I am super excited to be here with you today because we are going to talk about de-bloating our bellies. And what I really need for you to do is to just let me know that you can hear me, and that will make me so happy, okay? So let me know that, and I have a lot of stuff that's really easy for you. I'm going to simplify your life, and that's part of what I love to do is simplify your life. Okay, so the first thing I want to let you know is if you haven't gotten on the VIP list for Spice Yourself Skinny, you're going to miss out. Okay, you have to get on the VIP list if you want the discounts and if you want the bonuses, and this is going to be crazy stuff that I'm going to be sending you only if you're on the VIP list, and I'm telling you there's just a few days left. So if you haven't gotten on there, click on the link. It's going to be above this video, and just get on that list so that at least you have the option of all the stuff that I'm going to be giving you, okay? And I see a light coming through. Thank you. So I hope that means that you can hear me. So I am going to tell you about how to de-bloat your belly with amazing coriander, also known as cilantro, either fresh or used like this. And I'm going to tell you a really easy time-saving tip on how to cut this so you don't, it's like going to be so simple, okay? So first of all, I want to tell you about how to use coriander and how to use it in a chicken, fish, or vegetable. So what you can do is you can have a teaspoon of coriander for, oh, yay, Joe. Thank you so much, Joe. All right, thanks so much for your comment. You can hear me, yes. So what I want you to do is take a teaspoon of coriander for a pound or 450 grams of either chicken or fish, okay, or vegetables. And then mix that with another teaspoon of cumin, and then a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, and then you can add a half teaspoon of cayenne pepper or more if you like that. And what you do is you add that with 2 tablespoons of white vinegar or any vinegar you have, and you basically marinate your chicken, fish, or your vegetables. You just mix it all around. Everything gets in there, and it's my cumin coriander dish. So it's like a cumin coriander marinade. So, and you can also put some ginger in there as well. Like you can basically chop up a little bit of ginger and put it in if you'd like. So this is my cumin coriander fish, cumin coriander chicken, or cumin coriander vegetables. It's a marinade for anything. And whenever I serve this to people, they ask me like if I got it catered, okay? And it literally takes like 10 minutes because what I do is I mix everything up and I put it in a little tiny food processor. So if I have ginger, I don't really chop it. I just put it into this food processor. It goes around and around, and then I just put it in either the chicken, fish, or vegetables, and I marinate it for 4 hours. And then you put it in your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius for about not even that long. It's actually 17 minutes for chicken and about 10 minutes for fish. And then for vegetables, you just roast it for about 15 minutes. So you could put it on cauliflower, or you could put it on asparagus, you could put it on squash, anything like that, okay? So, hello, my mom is here too. Hi, how are you? I'm so happy to have you. Okay, so now so basically, really quick, the taste of coriander is really refreshing. It's like a tart taste. It's not spicy at all. It's not spicy. It's just refreshing, okay? So it's really nice to have this flavor, like to give you just that little wake me up. I'm going to show you this time-saving tip right now, but I want to tell you about the de-bloating effects of coriander, okay? So what you want to do is, like, this basically has been used by our ancestors for centuries to aid in digestion, because it helps all of the digestion happen very smoothly in your stomach. And so what happens is that it de-bloats and it removes that extra water that's there. So if I'm going to go out to a party like during one night, or if I have an event that I'm going to and I want to wear a certain outfit, I will start sprinkling coriander on everything I'm eating for like 3 days in advance. And I do that, and I also eat, a lot of times I sprinkle it on asparagus, because asparagus, as well as okra, if you like okra, those are all de-bloating ingredients. So if you use coriander, you can use anything else too, a little bit of salt, pepper, red chili powder, or cayenne pepper, and the coriander, and you put that on okra or asparagus, you are going to amplify your debloating effects, okay? So like if I have a dress that I want to wear and it's a little bit, you know, we all have that where we want to fit into that extra dress, right? Do you know what I mean? Let me know if you have that dress or that bathing suit that you want to get into and you just need to smooth everything out. So like 3 days in advance, with your meals on the side, just add a half teaspoon of coriander to your vegetables and try to make it asparagus or okra. And I'm telling you, it's debloating, okay? And you can look this up. This is scientifically proven, and I've proven it. It happens to me every single time, okay? So, so definitely try to do that. Hello, Uzi. Nice to see you too. And so now I'm going to show you this quick tip for how to cut cilantro or coriander. So tell me, how do you usually think that you need to cut it? So I actually used to have these, and I still have them once in a while, but I had these really fun cooking parties that I called masala cooking parties. So what would happen I would invite about 12 to 15 women, and we would all come and they would all come and I would set everything out for them to cook. Like I would set out all the ingredients. So I'd have, I made my cumin coriander chicken, I would have cauliflower, I would have a nice roasted cumin lentils, and then I had a few other things. But on a lot of my dishes, I would have this as a garnish, or in some of them, like the lentils, I would actually mix it in there. So I would go by as women were cooking, and this is how they would be preparing it. They would be like picking it off like this. And I told them I need like a half cup, okay? So they're like this. So this is fun when you're at a party. Like that's fun because you're just talking and you're cutting. But when it's every day and you have to cook for yourself and you have to cook for your family, do you really want to do this for like 10 minutes? I don't think so. Either do I. I do not have the time for that, okay? So you don't have to be so specific. This is how my mom, who's on the Facebook Live, taught me to cut cilantro or coriander. So I'm going to do that for you, okay? So let me see. I want to make sure you can see me. You can see me, right? Oh, thank you, Izzy. Okay, all right, so I think you can see. I'm just going to move this off so it's really clear. Let me take my little pretty things off that don't do anything for me. I don't care about this little prettiness because right now I need fast. I also want it to look pretty, but I really need fast, okay? And so I'm just going to move this up for a moment before I start doing this so that you can really see my everything. Okay, all right. Okay, so what I do is basically these ends right here, you just cut the ends off, okay? Basically get rid of those. Just get rid of those ends. There's an extra end over here. I'm just going to throw it away in my garbage. Okay, and now all you do is turn it over to the top because there's still some stems at the bottom, and this is what you do. You just chop it like this. It doesn't have to be exact. Cut it as small as you can because you want it. This is going to be usually used on the top as a garnish, and the flavor goes really far. But do you see how this is like therapeutic? Oh my God. This is so much fun to just cut this because I don't have to be exact. You just got to cut it, and then what you want to do is do it like this because maybe there's some places that you miss. So put it all together like that, and then cut it one more time. Maybe cut it once more. Okay, and then you're done. Then I have my half cup, and I washed this beforehand because there's a lot of dirt on it. But I want to show you even close up how this looks. Look at this. I wish you could smell it. Smell it. I wish you could smell it. But see these pieces? They're like so big. I still have to chop them. In the time it took me to pull off those 10 pieces and make like an 1/8 of a cup, I made a whole half of a cup, and it's all chopped and ready to go. Okay, so what I would do with this is if I'm making coriander chicken, I would actually put this in the marinade. And I would actually put this in the marinade and mix it around with it and cook it with this in. So that's one way of doing it. But another way that I do a lot is that I just take this and I just sprinkle it on top. Like if I'm having chicken, if I'm having fish, if on vegetables, it adds that color. I just sprinkle it like this, you know? And so that's it. You just put a little bit on, and it has such a refreshing flavor. I'm just going to wash my hands because I have this all over me. And That's it. So it's super simple. Let me see some of the things. Hi, Shameen. Oh, you grow that. Oh my God. Rennie, can you steam this in your fire tea? Yes. Yes. That sounds amazing. Organic and supply shops. Okay. So that's pretty much the secret of coriander. You can use it fresh or you can use it like this, but it not only tastes incredible, it makes your dishes look gourmet, and it debloats your belly. So why are we not using this more? Okay, let's start adding this to our dishes. Let's start making it beautiful. Let's start bringing out the green and start just feeling amazing, okay? So let me know if you have any questions. Underneath in the comments, I will be answering you, and I'm so excited. Remember, you have to get on that VIP list, because it's almost time where there's going to be no more point for you to get on it. So if you want the best benefits from the VIP list and have the option for a discount to lose weight and just keep losing it and be eating food that's like super, super tasty, you definitely got to get on that VIP list. Okay, oh my gosh, Ellie, very good question. I'm so glad you asked. What if you don't like coriander, you can't stand it fresh? Okay, let me tell you something. There's actually a study that's been done that's like 0.2% of the population actually has something wrong, not something wrong, something different with the way that their body, the way that like their smell is created. So they just do not like coriander. It's something that they just, you'll never like it. Okay, I mean, we always tell people try new things, but there's something about coriander fresh that there's a small part of the population that just will not like it. Okay, so I totally understand, and that's why you should just replace it with parsley, okay? Just get a bunch of parsley, cut it the same way that I taught you just now. Chop, 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 then ball it up, then chop, 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 chop again. That's it, and parsley is a much milder taste, a much milder smell, okay? So let me see, is it more effective fresh? No, it does not make a difference. I mean, no, it's actually pretty effective if you use the powder, because then it's effective for debloating, because when you use the powder, you can you have the more concentrated amount for debloating. But for flavor, they both actually have a different flavor. So in a lot of things, I actually put this, like if I were to make chicken or fish, I would put this in the chicken or fish or vegetables, and then I would still sprinkle the fresh over it because it looks beautiful, okay? So let's see, grind it in your blender with yogurt. That is a great idea. That is a very good idea. Yes, okay, so I'm glad I got to mention the alternative for this, okay? So, so I'm going to be seeing you. I'll be here tomorrow, but I'm going to be in a different location because I'm going to be on the go. It's a weekend over here. I'm going to be on the go with my family. So I'll be somewhere. I'll let you know where I'm going to be, okay, to talk about our Spice of the Day tomorrow. Remember to sign up for the VIP list. Get your name on that, because if your name's not on it, you're going to miss out. And I really know that you don't want to miss out, because I have some major surprises that are even bigger than what I've been teaching you, what I've been telling you on how you can lose weight with spices without exercising, okay? And it's going to feel effortless. So if you want to know how to do that, and if you want to know how to do that in 8 weeks, like drop your tummy in 8 weeks, get on that VIP list, okay? Yes, I will post the link in the comments. I will post the link right on top of the video as well. I'll do both, okay? All right, so have an amazing day. Let me know your questions, comments in the group, and I'm so loving your pictures. Please keep posting them. It makes me warm my heart to see them. I love all the feelings that you're telling me about how you feel blessed and how you feel happy and how you feel amazing eating like this, because that's exactly how you can feel. It's so, so possible. Yes, you're going to put fresh coriander in your prontos, Uzi. That's so good. All right. Thank you. Thank you also, Joe. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Have a fabulous day.